Have you ever stopped to think that that quick snack might be causing more harm to your heart than a spoonful of sugar? It's scary, but it's true. Every day, thousands of people make food choices thinking they are just satisfying a craving, unaware of the real impact on their cardiovascular health. The worst part is that many of these foods disguise themselves as healthy or convenient options. In this video, I will reveal 6 surprising foods that are silently harming your heart, and more importantly, I will show you how to replace them with truly nutritious alternatives. Get ready to transform your eating habits and effectively and durably protect your heart. The fast-paced modern routine has turned our relationship with food into a true battle against health. How many times have you found yourself making quick and convenient food choices without considering the real impacts on your body? This daily rush pushes us toward processed foods, fast foods, and instant options that seem to be the perfect solution in times of hurry. But the truth is cruel. These seemingly harmless choices are quietly undermining your cardiovascular health. Imagine your heart as a precious machine that needs quality fuel. When we feed this vital organ with inadequate substances, we are literally compromising its functioning and decreasing our life expectancy. Sedentary lifestyles and poor eating habits have created an explosive combination that is making entire generations ill. More and more young people are developing heart problems, high blood pressure, and other diseases related to poor nutrition. This reality doesn't have to be your sentence. Your body is a complex and interconnected system. Every bite you take represents a direct choice about your future health. The foods we consume are not just a source of energy. They are true chemical messengers that communicate with every cell, every system in our body. The consequences of these poor food choices go far beyond the scale. We're talking about real risks like chronic inflammation, increased bad cholesterol, overload on the cardiovascular system, and potential development of serious diseases. The good news? You have total power to reverse this situation. Every meal is an opportunity for reconstruction, for redefining your relationship with food and protecting your heart. It's not about radical restriction, but about conscious and smart choices. It's time to wake up to a new food perspective. Your body deserves respect, care, and real nutrition. Every choice you make today will impact your quality of life in the future. Let's uncover together which foods are secretly sabotaging your cardiovascular health and how to transform that. Heart health is a subject that goes far beyond numbers and medical statistics. It represents a delicate balance between our diet, lifestyle, and daily choices. Understanding nutritional importance is fundamental to preserving the most essential organ in our body. Diet plays a central role in this complex relationship. Our heart functions like an incredibly sophisticated machine, needing specific nutrients to maintain its proper function. Each food we consume can be an ally or a potential silent enemy. Saturated fats, excess sodium, and processed sugars are true cardiovascular villains. When ingested in excess, they cause internal inflammation, increase bad cholesterol levels, and overload the circulatory system. The result? A progressive deterioration of heart health that often goes unnoticed. The impact of these elements does not manifest instantaneously, but through a gradual and cumulative process. Imagine your heart as a filter that constantly processes the nutrients you consume. When bombarded by inadequate substances, this filter loses its ability to function fully. Scientists and nutritionists have shown that the molecular composition of foods directly affects cardiac performance. Processed proteins, trans fats, preservatives, and chemical additives can trigger harmful metabolic reactions, compromising the elasticity of blood vessels and increasing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Modern science proves that our diet directly influences gene expression and inflammatory markers. This means that we can literally program our health through food choices. It's not just about avoiding certain foods, but actively selecting ingredients that nourish and protect our hearts. Understanding this complex dynamic between diet and cardiovascular health requires a systemic approach. It's not enough to simply eliminate bad foods. We must create intelligent nutritional strategies that strengthen our bodies. Each meal represents an investment opportunity in longevity and quality of life. The journey to a healthy heart begins with awareness, knowledge, and intentional choices. Your body deserves respect, care, and true nutrition. Are you ready to uncover the secrets that can transform your cardiovascular health? It's time to unmask the true villains of your cardiovascular health. Let's dive into a revealing journey about foods that seem harmless, but are actually ticking time bombs for your heart. The first major enemy is sugary drinks. Sodas, industrialized juices, and energy drinks are true liquid traps. Every sip represents an overload of sugar and artificial substances that bombard your cardiovascular system. A single cup can contain more sugar than you should consume in an entire day. The damages go beyond weight gain. We're talking about internal inflammation, increased blood pressure, and metabolic overload. Processed meats also need to be on our radar. That seemingly harmless salami or breakfast ham is a true package of saturated fat and sodium. Industries use preservatives and chemical substances that turn these foods into true poisons for your heart. Excess sodium causes fluid retention and directly increases the risks of hypertension. Let's also talk about famous industrialized snacks. These crispy treats are calorie bombs disguised as snacks. Rich in trans fats, salt, and preservatives, each handful represents a direct attack on cardiovascular health. The chemical substances used in the production of these foods are practically pure poison for your body. Fast foods deserve a special chapter in this list of dangerous foods. Burgers, fries, and other typical dishes from fast food chains are true nutritional traps. The combination of saturated fats, hidden sugars, and high caloric content turns these meals into bombs for your heart. Processed cheeses also make it onto this list of foods to avoid. Those industrialized products sold in slices or plastic packaging contain absurd levels of fat, salt, and preservatives. Far from being natural foods, they are true mountains of harmful substances. The last item on our list is industrialized baked goods. Those panettone, cakes, and ready-made breads seem harmless, but they carry an impressive amount of sugars, fats, and preservatives. Each bite represents a silent aggression to your cardiovascular system. The good news? You have total power to reverse this situation. Knowledge is the first step toward transformation. Every food choice represents a decision about your future health. Replacing harmful foods with healthy versions doesn't have to be a complicated or tasteless task. In fact, it's a delicious journey of nutritional rediscovery, where every choice is an act of love for your own body. Imagine transforming your kitchen into a laboratory of cardiovascular health, where natural ingredients become your main protective tools. Natural seasonings can replace salt and preservatives, adding flavor and incredible benefits. Herbs like rosemary, thyme, and basil not only enhance the taste of foods, but have anti-inflammatory properties that protect your heart. Extra virgin olive oil can replace processed fats, providing healthy fatty acids that nourish your arteries. Whole and homemade snacks represent a revolution in nutrition. Replacing industrialized snacks with options like nuts, seeds, and dried fruits means providing essential nutrients to your body. These foods are true energy bombs, free from preservatives or artificial substances. Beverages also deserve special attention. Fruit-infused water can replace sodas, while green and hibiscus teas offer powerful antioxidants. Natural juices made at home eliminate refined sugars and maintain the original nutrients of the fruits. Lean proteins like grilled chicken, fish, and eggs can replace processed meats. Legumes like lentils, beans, and chickpeas are excellent protein alternatives, rich in fiber and essential minerals for optimal cardiac function. Whole and organic dairy products can replace processed cheeses. Natural yogurts, ricotta, and artisanal white cheeses offer calcium and proteins without the risks of industrial preservatives. The key lies in simplicity and the source of the ingredients. Every change begins with awareness and small steps. It's not about completely eliminating foods, but about balancing and choosing intelligently. Your heart appreciates every conscious nutritional decision. Health is not a destination, but a daily journey of smart choices and self-love. Transforming eating habits is not a simple task. We live in a world of constant pressures, where time seems to slip through our fingers, and nutritional temptations surround us at every moment. The stress of daily life has become a true silent villain that sabotages our best efforts to maintain a healthy diet. Imagine the routine of someone working in an office, dealing with hours of traffic, and coming home completely exhausted. The temptation to order takeout or open the freezer in search of something quick becomes almost irresistible. It's in these moments that our carefully laid nutritional plans can crumble in seconds. Social pressure also represents a huge challenge. Work meetings, happy hours, and gatherings with friends, these social contexts can become food traps. How do you resist when everyone around is consuming that giant pizza or drinking sodas? Lack of technical preparation also complicates the journey. Many people simply don't know how to prepare healthy meals quickly and tastily. The lack of knowledge about healthy cooking techniques often pushes everyone back to industrialized and processed options. Another complicating element is availability. We don't always find fresh quality ingredients easily. Supermarkets filled with ultra-processed products make the search for natural foods almost an impossible mission for many. The financial aspect also cannot be ignored. Fresh, organic, and minimally processed foods tend to be more expensive. For those managing a tight budget, the temptation to choose cheaper and less healthy options becomes a real challenge. The dietary conditioning created since childhood acts as a true psychological barrier. Changing habits requires deconstructing ingrained patterns, something that demands willpower, persistence, and most importantly, self-knowledge. But take a deep breath. None of this means it's impossible. Every small choice counts. Every conscious decision represents a step towards stronger cardiovascular health. Transformation begins with accepting that changes take time and that perfection doesn't exist. There is only constant evolution. Your body deserves respect, your health deserves investment, and you possess all the internal tools to overcome these challenges and build a new relationship with food. When we talk about common mistakes in the quest for a healthy diet, we need to be honest and direct. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that simply eliminating sugar will solve all heart problems. But the truth is much more complex and challenging. A frequent mistake is to replace processed foods with options that seem healthy, but are actually nutritional traps. That diet yogurt full of artificial sweeteners, the industrialized whole grain bread, or that cereal bar full of preservatives, all of these may seem like smart choices, but they are far from being the best options for your heart. Another dangerous trap is the idea that extreme restrictive diets are the magic solution. People tend to oscillate between moments of dietary rigidity and complete abandonment, creating a destructive cycle for metabolism. This pendulum swing between restriction and excess can cause more harm than good, overloading the cardiovascular system. Lack of knowledge about nutrition also constitutes a critical mistake. Many individuals simply don't understand how foods interact with their bodies. Reading labels, understanding nutritional composition, and identifying harmful ingredients are essential skills that few develop. Neglecting proper hydration is another common oversight. People focus so much on solid foods that they forget the fundamental role of water for heart health. Proper hydration helps eliminate toxins, maintains blood viscosity, and aids metabolic functioning. Another serious mistake is believing that supplements can compensate for an inadequate diet. Vitamins and minerals in capsules will never replace the nutrients obtained from natural and minimally processed foods. There is no shortcut to truly healthy nutrition. Procrastination also represents a serious problem. Many postpone dietary changes thinking, "I'll start next Monday," or "after the holidays." Every day represents a chance for transformation, and delaying these choices means continuing to expose your heart to unnecessary risks. It's crucial to understand that taking care of cardiovascular health is not an impossible mission. It requires awareness, nutritional education, and most importantly, self-love. Each food choice is an act of self-care, a declaration that you value your existence and well-being. Transforming these mistakes into learning opportunities means opening the doors to a more conscious and pleasurable health journey. Your heart appreciates every intelligent decision, every bite chosen wisely. The personalization of diet is a true art that requires sensitivity and self-knowledge. Each body is unique, with specific nutritional needs that vary according to age, metabolism, lifestyle, and health conditions. Transforming your diet doesn't mean following rigid rules, but developing an intimate and intelligent connection with what you consume. The key to adapting your diet lies in careful observation. Your body constantly sends signals about what works and what doesn't. Fatigue after certain meals, bloating, mood swings, all are important messages that need to be interpreted as true nutritional manifestos. People with intense routines need different strategies. A tech professional sitting for long hours will have completely different nutritional needs from a teacher who spends the day on the move. Understanding these nuances means creating a truly personalized dietary plan. Dietary restrictions also demand special attention. Vegans, lactose-intolerant individuals, and people with chronic illnesses, each profile requires a specific nutritional approach. Personalization is not a luxury, but a fundamental necessity to ensure well-being and proper nutrition. Monitoring apps, food journals, and consultations with nutritionists can be precious allies in this journey of nutritional self-knowledge. These tools help map out eating patterns, identify deficiencies, and create personalized strategies. Flexible recipes are another incredible resource. Learning to modify traditional dishes to meet your specific needs transforms healthy eating into a creative and enjoyable experience. Substituting ingredients, adjusting portions, and experimenting with new combinations are smart strategies. The environment also directly influences our choices. Those living alone will face different challenges than larger families. Those working from home have different eating dynamics than professionals who spend the whole day outside. Personalization considers all these contexts. Respecting your limits, desires, and peculiarities is crucial. There isn't a single model of healthy eating, but multiple paths that converge towards the same goal: intelligent and enjoyable nutrition. Your body deserves a unique, respectful, and loving approach. Nutritional transformation is a journey of self-discovery. Every meal represents an opportunity to know yourself better, to strengthen your health, and to cultivate well-being. Being open, curious, and willing to experiment are the secrets to truly personalized eating. It's time to tie all this information together and inspire a definitive transformation in cardiovascular health. Our hearts deserve respect, care, and constant attention. Every food choice represents an investment in the future, a declaration of self-love. The 6 categories of foods revealed aren't just items to avoid, but opportunities to redefine our relationship with nutrition. Science proves that we are what we eat, and each meal can be a powerful protective tool. Your body thanks you for every conscious decision, every bite chosen wisely.